What are the LWN squad? It's your boy, B.73 Sexy.
I'm NAKINA.
And marvel at my greatness. Welcome back to NAKINA Unfiltered episode
73.
The podcast, baby. How y'all doing?
How y'all doing today?
Yes.
Go ahead and get started,
Let me
y'all.
put my phone on silent. I'm going to be sitting here playing my block game. It's called Wood Puzzle. Not a sponsor, but, no, it's called Wood Oku. Wood Oku.
Nobody care about what mobile game you playing lately. Okay?
I've been playing it since I got this phone. And I've had this phone for about a year now.
Okay, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Say my girlfriend is trying to pressure me into buying a house with her. We've only been together for a year. And getting a house together is really a huge step.
Y'all ain't got no kids. Y'all don't need no house. Just get an apartment.
It says so. He said it's such a huge step so early. To me, I told her if she wants to move on together. If she wants to move in together, I have no problem with that. But buying a house together this early in the relationship, I'm not really sure about that.
Yeah, she's trying to force it upon you.
And every time I say that to her, she gets mad. What would y'all do if you were me?
Hey man, you the man. Stick to what you been doing.
I say stick to what you already doing, because I mean, you don't, like you said, you don't want to rush into a house. I'm not saying it won't work out, but what if it don't? Like you thinking, because that's the way you thinking. You just want to get to know a little bit, be together a little bit longer. You making the right choice, because getting a house is a big decision. Get like an apartment or something together, like you just said.
Right, because unless you have kids with somebody, I don't see the point in getting a house.
And you only been together a year, like. Go ahead and give it some time.
And a house is for people, like I said, who got noisy kids. Kids are everything but quiet.
Yeah, and you be wanting your privacy. Quiet. You be wanting a house instead of an apartment. And,
right.
All those people in the same building. And it's crowded. You be wanting your kids to have some space to be able to play and grow up. So, yeah.
Exactly. So, that's the only reason I feel like people should be getting, or if you want to take it up and get a condo.
Yeah, like a condo or something,
But a house?
Yeah.
No. Mm-hmm. And it's just y'all, no.
Right. I'm sorry, I'm sitting here eating this graham cracker.
I got graham cracker crumbs all on my shirt.
It says, "Hey, how y'all doing? My question is, we're doing all right."
Yes, baby, I'm always doing good. I just had a mountain of steak on my plate, so I'm doing extra fine.
It say my question is for Big Chester. So I just got in the gym. I'm 35.
Whoa.
And my question is, do y'all have any suggestions for like toning? I just want to kind of tone up a little bit. Like I have a little bit of arm muscle, LOL. I'm pretty skinny and I just want to change up my looks a little bit. By the way, y'all are the GOATs. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you. Shout out to you for writing in to us. And the first person who wrote in to us. Shout out to you also.
Okay. This one for me. You shut up and just sit there and be pretty. You real pretty. Oh, you real pretty.
Boy.
So what you do is, dog. See, I've been lifting weights for 3 years.
We know that.
I'm kind of an expert on the subject. Even though I'm still learning myself, I know something. I know something. I know that as long as I've been lifting, because as long as I've been lifting heavy for 3 years. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm getting big. Like, how, right? Most people, when they get in there, you see them doing, lightweight, and you think, I can do more than that in my sleep. It's because they're toning. They're cutting the muscle more than, and then it's also your diet too, right? You said you want to tone.
Yeah. So
I say eat a lot of protein, like steak, chicken, salmon, broccoli, green beans. Eat a lot of protein. Get you a decent amount of carbs, like rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, a little bit of bread, if you want to razzle dazzle it up, add some sour cream in them potatoes. Oh, it's good. Add a little bit of cheese, not a lot, but a little bit of cheese. Oh yeah, you be good. Oh, now I'm thinking about potatoes with some cream, with some sour cream and some cheese. Mm.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway. That's gonna be my dinner. I'm sorry, that's gonna be my dinner. But yeah, it's get a lot of rest. Because you said you just got, and this stuff that I didn't know when I started. Always get at least a good 8 hours of sleep. Go at least, you say you just beginning, it depends on, because I started off going every day, but I'm a maniac. So it's different for everybody else. So I say maybe go 4 times a week, starting off, and then ease into maybe like 5 or 6 days a week.
Right.
Because my schedule used to be every day, and I would just swap muscle groups. But now I have a set muscle group per day, and I'm off on the weekend. So Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I don't go to the gym. And that's what works for me. So you find out what works for you. Choose which muscle groups you want to work each day. Eat you enough protein. Don't go too heavy on the carbs because you just said you want to tone. You don't want to get big, so don't eat too many carbs. So get a lot of protein in you. High protein, low carb, you cut. High protein, high carb, you get bigger. And then get a lot of rest and drink a lot of water. That's one thing you have to do is stay hydrated because you're going to sweat so much. You're going to need more than what you sweating out. So I say your intake right now is 2 bottles of water or 3 or 4 bottles of water a day. Double that. And get something like Essential or Core or something like that has electrolytes in it. I mean, all water has electrolytes, but something that's specifically made to hydrate you. Something like Essential or Core. These two is what I prefer because these two work for me. It keeps me hydrated. So yeah, get at least 8 hours of sleep. High protein, moderate carbs, and choose as many days as you want to go in there and choose basically do what works for you. But yeah, if you just want to cut, don't go in there lifting heavy like I do. That's why I'm so big and bulky, because I lift heavy and I eat a lot. But go in there and don't let nobody tell you, oh, I could do that. It don't matter what they can do or what you can do. Do what's comfortable for you. Don't go in there trying to show off, because egos can get bruised if you go in there doing too much and you hurt yourself. I know, cause I'm like, me being big. I go in there, I'm like, yeah, I done this before. I can do this. I go in there, and instead of warming up, cause how I usually do it, right, when I bench press, cause it was Tuesday. Tuesday is chest and shoulders for me, right? And I go in there, and instead of warming up, because I usually start on bench 200, 290, 340, and then 380. I started at 290 and pulled one of my pecs. Like my upper pec is like sore right here. So now I'm on the sideline until next week, or whenever this heal up, because hopefully it's healed by Monday. Yeah. But because I may not be doing chest. I may not be doing chest next week. I may just be doing everything else, because I'm still gonna go to the gym. That's still gonna happen. But yeah, just don't go in there and just being macho. Just trust me. If you need to warm up to something heavy, do that. Don't go in there just trying to straight up. Just go straight, because warm up. Always warm up. That's another thing I tell. Always warm up, because if you don't, and stretch. Are you 30? How 35?
Yeah, 35.
You 35. Stretch. Please stretch, because I'm 29 and my wife keep telling me to stretch. I don't stretch, but that's why I keep hurting myself, because I don't. I'm about to start stretching next week when I go back to the gym. But stretch. Please stretch, because it is not no joke. When you pull a muscle, it is not pleasant.
Yeah. But anyway, y'all, it say my wife wants to have an open relationship, but she feels she's the only one who should mess with other people, and that I shouldn't.
All right.
I'm honestly thinking about just leaving, because I'm not about to be watching her have fun with other guys and not have fun myself. What do y'all think I should do? Do exactly what you said you was thinking about doing, leave. Because it sounds like to me, she's trying to make it one-sided. She
either already doing it, or she's going to do it, but she just running it by you first.
Exactly. Seeing how you feel about it. And you would be wild to agree to her just having fun with whoever. And then you just sitting on the sidelines, just like, okay, I'll see you when you get home, darling, from your date. I see you.
I see you when you and I see you when Demetrius drop you off.
All right. So yeah.
Yeah, that's dead. Don't let her do that.
Shout out to you for writing in to us too. It say, hi, how are you guys? If you guys
I'm fine, baby.
If you guys can for the next podcast, I was wondering if you could answer these questions in the podcast. If so, thank you. Okay. How do you guys deal with hate? We just ignore it.
Right.
Honestly, we just ignore it.
Because it's just like, I don't get on this platform to impress nobody.
We just be
I don't
ourselves.
live my life
like
to
us,
impress nobody.
And if you don't, you don't.
On my soul. That's how I feel. If you like me,
we be chilling.
If you like me, hey, I like you too.
Look.
But if you don't, that's your problem.
Right. I don't pay attention to all that hate.
I'm not gonna all that beef. I'm not gonna lose sleep because somebody sat there and commented, "Oh, y'all are trash." Okay. That's your opinion.
Right.
Other people think we are wonderful.
Look, that's your opinion.
I ain't gonna lose no sleep. I'll sleep like the best trash on this planet. Don't play with me.
I promise you. Look.
Oh my soul.
But yeah, that's how we deal with hate. We just ignore it.
Yeah, they don't get to me.
You can't spend your life worrying about who like you and who don't. Live your life.
I am 29. It takes more than some name calling to get under my skin.
That's how it should be. By the way, my name is Jay. So I recently caught my girlfriend cheating on me with one of my best friends. But I don't know if he was the only person that she slept with. What should I do? I mean, she already cheated, so what more can you do other than just dismiss her? I mean, unless you want to work through it.
Nah. No, leave.
I say move on. I mean, it's more, women out there. How they used to say it when we was kids, it's more fish in the sea.
More fish in the sea, baby.
I mean, that's how, the older people usually say it, the sayings or whatever. But, I mean, it's all these beautiful women walking around. Don't worry about that one.
On my soul, she didn't cheat on you with your friend?
Okay.
Like, come on, bro.
But I do wish you the best. And shout out to you for writing in to us.
Yes.
It say, me and my fiance get married soon. We have one kid together. He wants to have a bachelor party, which I'm not upset about, but he's asking me to let him have a week with the guys before we get married. And I watch our son instead of getting a babysitter. I don't know. It sounds strange that he wants to call it a bachelor week and be gone to a romantic location with just his friends. Am I wrong for feeling like he asking for permission to have his fun with whoever for a week before we tie the knot?
Yes.
That's what it kind of sounds like. I ain't gonna lie.
He's asking for permission.
That sounds like he asking for permission. And
if you let this slide, then he's gonna, if like they say, if you give somebody an inch, they'll take a mile. That's what he's trying to get.
But if
you give him that inch, he's going to take a mile.
He going to a romantic location with his friends for a whole week. That sound like he got like a special lady he want to spend that week with. And
it sound like he's like, oh, I'm about to be off the market. Let me go spend time with her one more time.
Right. I don't mean to laugh.
One last time. That's
what that sound like. So you're not wrong. It could be what they call it, female intuition or whatever. That might be what you're feeling,
Hey, he got a special lady in his life who he want to spend time with
before y'all tie the knot. So you might want to look into that. I'm not saying he is, but that's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like, because ain't no way.
And usually when a guy when they had it like the bachelor, party, whatever, it's like one day, not the whole week. And then he'll want you to have fun. Just sit at the house, so you can't even have a bachelor, the bachelorette party.
You gotta ask yourself. First off, I'm not even that type to even go out and hang out with people in the first place. What am I about to spend a week around some grown men for?
At a romantic location. Now I can see it.
That sounds funny.
Now I can see if you they just hanging out.
This
and they
man
in
got
town
some
where you
women.
live, and he just like it's the guys' week, and he coming home every day. But like,
right.
That's, yeah. Mm-mm.
He like, yeah, I'm going to go out every day this week.
Right?
It ain't one of those. He going to a romantic location. I'm not spending a week around no men. If I want to spend a week around somebody, I go on vacation with my wife.
I mean, especially to a romantic location.
To a romantic location.
Boy, I wish you would tell me I'm about to go to Hawaii with my friends, and we going to be out there for a week.
If I'm going to Hawaii,
to the Bahamas,
it's going to be me and you in Hawaii in the pool somewhere with my chest out, glistening because the water dripping off my pecs. and the sun hitting them just right.
Boy, I'm sorry.
No shirt.
Look, I wish you the best with that girl. Ooh, yes. That sounds like a mess. My girlfriend made macaroni the other day, and it was disgusting. Ooh. I don't know. No. I don't know how she messed up such a easy meal, but she did. You know how some people use milk or water for their macaroni? This chick literally used chocolate milk and then burnt it. She got mad because I wouldn't eat it. My question is, was I wrong for being honest with her that maybe she should just read the instructions on the box next time? LOL. You weren't wrong. I mean, it depends on how you delivered it. You weren't wrong.
Hold on. Who is you in a relationship with?
I ain't never used chocolate milk. Look. I have never used chocolate milk for no macaroni. Even in the picture on the instructions, you can see the milk. The color of the milk that you could use instead of water for macaroni. Like, who uses chocolate milk? Maybe it was her first time making it, and she just wanted to surprise you. Just hearing
this, my ancestors are crying tears of just utter despair. Boy, bro,
I have seen people make macaroni.
Who are you? It's time to reevaluate y'all relationship. She used chocolate.
And she got mad at him for not eating it.
And not only,
but she didn't want to eat it herself.
Not only used chocolate milk, but she burnt it.
Yeah, and she got mad because he didn't want to eat it, but she didn't eat it herself.
I think it's time for her to go to either y'all gonna have to reevaluate this relationship. Y'all gonna have to either separate, because that's unacceptable. My wife don't even cook, and she knows how to make macaroni. She makes some good macaroni.
Look,
so for a
Will does the cooking. Like he don't like for me to be in the kitchen.
I don't like her in my kitchen.
He has a certain
I do not
way
like her in my kitchen.
He likes food and stuff, and I let him do what he do. Because I mean, who about to complain about their man or woman making food? You gonna be like, go ahead, baby, go ahead, do what you do.
On my soul. So I'm Chef Boyardee around this piece.
but I know how to make some macaroni.
Either y'all gonna have to separate. Because burning, not only using chocolate milk, that's still like, who thinks to use chocolate milk?
Boy, I wish you the best on that situation.
First off, and then she burnt it.
Yes.
Yeah, she gonna either have to go to culinary school, because you gonna have to teach her something.
But it's videos that teach you how to make food. So it's just like, and then it was instructions on the box.
I feel sorry for you, brother. You have it the worst out of every man. I don't care if it's one of these new age women. Even these women know not to use chocolate milk and no dang macaroni.
Yeah, everybody usually knows how to make some macaroni.
Go to her parents and see who raised her. See who raised her.
Anyway, shout out to you for writing it to us. Hey, family.
That's unacceptable.
My name is Brian.
I would have disowned her.
My question is, what game were you addicted to playing when you were younger? Such as WWE games or Gears of War? One game.
Okay, now.
One game.
I can't say. One game.
One.
Because younger could be, okay.
Just one game.
Younger could be like teenager or a kid.
One game.
No, I'm gonna get my teenage game.
No,
my teenage and then my kid game.
Just one game.
One game. Gears of War, the entire series.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I started off Gears of War when I was a kid, and then it progressed to, it was the SmackDown versus Raw games on the PS2. Boy, SmackDown versus Raw was the truth.
Okay.
That's
more than one game.
It was SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, 8. I think it started 2006. 7, 8, 9. After 9, they lost me.
Okay, but one game.
Here comes the pain. Oh, here comes the pain drop. Brock Lesnar on the cover. Woohoo! That game was the truth.
Look, you done got him started.
As a teenager, Gears of War 3. For years.
That's more than one game.
Gears of War 3, I played that for years. Ask her. The whole time she was pregnant with my oldest boy, all she heard was, revive me! Revive me!
That game. Every time, I kid y'all not.
That's all she heard.
I would take me a nap because at that time I was pregnant and stuff.
She'd be, revive me in her sleep.
Every every time I would like wake up from my nap, he is fussing with this game, or the game is saying, "Revive me."
I broke so many 360 controllers playing Gears of War 3. I broke so many controllers in my. I promise you, I'm so glad that I've matured because I haven't. I'm like I broke one Xbox controller. But
well, I mean that's how it is when you're younger though.
I was playing my PlayStation, right? And this was like I think a year ago. I'm playing my PlayStation, and I had a PlayStation and an Xbox at the time. Right now, my kids got my Xbox because I'm a good daddy. Shout out to all the good fathers out there. I forget why I got mad. But I was not. Now imagine I got two PS5 controllers. I wasn't about to break neither one of those, so I took my Xbox controller outside and just smashed it. And then I had to buy another one, which I didn't want to do, but I had to because at the time I was still somewhat playing my Xbox, which I'm about to get me another one because a few Bethesda games dropped.
Okay, look. What are you saying?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. But Gears of War, when I was a teenager, from like 16 on up, from like 16 to like 19, it was Gears of War. And then Tekken Tag 2 dropped. When I was like 18. It
was supposed to be one game.
Yeah, because Tekken Tag 2 dropped when I was 18, and I played a lot of that.
Look, you giving us your
and then I went back to Gears of War 3 around like 19. Yeah, so yeah.
Next, you gonna be telling us stories from when you was 2 and you grabbed your first controller. Then it's gonna be, when I turned the age of 3, this was my favorite game.
Well,
and then the age
I also played a lot of Tekken when I was a kid.
You know what?
I started off on Tekken Tag Tournament, the first Tekken on PS2.
Mine would be anything pertaining.
I said the first Tekken. Because the first Tekken
we ain't talking to you.
But Tekken Tag was on PS2, and that's the one I started on. That's why I'm so good at the game now. That's why I'm the truth.
Mine, on the other hand, was anything Mario.
Mario, okay. Of course. So bland.
That was my all-time favorite. Like, as a child, Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
But you know what my all-time favorite, I think, series is? The Metal Gear Solid series.
Yeah.
After 4, because I didn't start on the other ones. Like, I started on 4, and then I went to 5. It was like 4 and 5, because I started on 4. My uncle, he started on them, because he older. He about 40 something, maybe. Almost 40. Yeah, he almost 40. But he started there, and when 4 dropped, he got it on PS3, and that's when I fell in love with it, because I played it, and when I tell you I fell in love with the series, and then 5 dropped, and 5 was amazing. I want another one, but Hideo Kojima got let go, but if he didn't, he wouldn't have been able to make Death Stranding. He's making a Death Stranding 2!
Oh my goodness. Anyway.
I'm so excited.
It says, I don't know how to feel right now. But my boss kissed me, and my jealous coworker saw us. But it's a messy situation because I didn't know he had a girlfriend. Should I quit my job or move on with my life because it was just a kiss? I say just move on.
And if it turns into something else, if he keeps like pressuring you or something like that, then you may have to quit.
Yeah. Because
that's it's lines that shouldn't be crossed.
Yeah. But then,
and that's employee, and I can see if y'all came into the if you started working there and you was already talking to him before you started working there, then But if imagine, and he has a girlfriend, if you working there, and some time goes by, and then he comes on, that's unacceptable.
Yeah, but my thing is the coworker saw it too. So just imagine what the rumors is probably going to be like at work because she saw it.
Why would you say that?
I'm just being truthful because she literally said her jealous coworker, meaning,
Girl, I caught them in the bathroom.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
I understand what you're saying.
Women like that, where they would.
I'm trying to help. I'm trying to let.
No, I'm being real
make
about
this lady
it.
keep her job.
I literally had a friend that I work with, and she went through a situation like that where she was messing with one of the bosses or whatever. I just say, and literally it got around the whole workplace because one girl was just that jealous, and it was just like it was everywhere. I kid you not. So. Yeah, but I think it'll be fine though. I mean, y'all grown, and
for you men out there, and other women who be telling y'all women, be telling y'all female friends y'all business. We all know about it. Anybody who don't think that your woman, even if your best friend ain't talking to no other women about the secrets that you done told her man knows all of them.
Usually.
Her man knows all. I know everything. I ain't even work at none of the places she worked at. And there's some secrets I know about some women. There's some women that y'all be doing. Y'all be doing some dirt. Y'all be cheating. Y'all some cheating something.
I used to tell her though. I used to be like, the only person I would probably tell.
Stuff I heard.
I tell him like my husband, he don't talk, so I ain't got to worry about that.
The stuff I heard, boy, I could write a book on the dirt that she was told. I could write a book.
But yeah, he never said that. So.
Boy, you women are like, and this one thing you will never know how sneaky a woman is until they talking to another woman.
I mean, yeah, it's different when we talking to our friends and stuff like that. The stuff
that they told her, boy, that's one reason I don't trust y'all now, because of some of the stuff I heard come out of her mouth from these other women.
Look, I had, some of my female friends, they was players, man, and boy.
They was out here. Player. No, I wouldn't call it a player.
Anyway, moving on. Thank you for writing in. My girlfriend mom asked me to cheat on her daughter. Behind her back. I ignored her mom, but my question is, should I tell my girlfriend what her mother asked me to do?
Cheat on her with
just
her?
No, she just wanted, she asked him to cheat on her daughter.
But why?
Their relationship isn't necessarily perfect, so I don't know, she just wanted.
So she don't like him and don't want them together.
Right.
So she want him to cheat.
Right.
So
I say tell her daughter
reason
to cut this short. Tell her daughter. Tell your girl or whatever. Tell her mama.
I wonder what I got.
Because that's petty.
Oh, I got cinnamon graham crackers. Oh.
I need advice, y'all. So my fiance was flirting with one of her coworkers some time back, and she went on a date with him behind my back. So I kind of got her best friend pregnant.
Oh.
Well, now my ex-best friend.
What?
After she found out we slept together.
Hold on.
What?
Back up.
You gonna let me read?
What? It was a lot missing in the middle.
I'm trying to see.
He went from, she went on a date. So long story short, I got her pregnant. How you get her friend pregnant? How did we get here?
I don't know.
Some steps missing.
I'm trying to see now.
Did you even go on a date with the girl? You didn't. You just got her pregnant.
So I kind of got her best friend pregnant. He got her pregnant. Well, now ex-best friend. After she found out we slept together, my question is, should I let her know I also slept with her neighbor she doesn't like too? We're working through the affair, and I just want to be honest. Hold on, not her neighbor.
You're petty. You're a special type. You're a special type of petty.
So I get it. She flirted with the coworker.
And then went on a date with him.
So they just went on a date. And then you was like, yeah.
And you said, you bet. Watch me be pettier than you. And then you got her ex-best friend pregnant. And not only that, but you did some stuff with the neighbor of hers that she doesn't like. With a neighbor of hers that she doesn't like.
Y'all gonna need therapy.
You, my good sir, have won Pettiest Award of the Year.
They gonna probably need therapy after. If y'all gonna work through that, ooh.
Yes, yeah. Y'all, yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
You worse than Future.
Hold on. Okay. Shout out to you. I wish you the best. Yo, my name Dylan. So
Dylan.
I'm a freshman in college. I've been in a relationship with this junior for some months. I just found out she has been with my whole basketball team. Like legit, all of them. And it's annoying me because she still acts like a single woman. My question is, am I being foolish for not wanting to be with her anymore? Hold on. Because I'm really just not that into her anymore. I could get over her past if she wasn't still acting like she for the streets. Wow, leave. That's a lot. That's.
She acted
the
like
whole basketball.
She acted like a single woman, and then she would the whole. No, not the.
I'm not the person that like judge a person.
No, ain't none of that.
That's a lot. You know how many people is on a basketball team?
I don't care about nothing about judges. Nobody pass. If it look like a duck, walk like a duck, and quack like a duck, it's a duck. I know, she is ducking out here. She ducking.
I know some guys, y'all tend to, y'all get with a girl. Y'all don't think about it the next day. Y'all just like, whatever, on to the next one. But it's just like.
The whole team.
Like, that's, ooh.
The whole team.
You know what? And she was there before he was, because he's a freshman and she's a junior, too. Yeah. So she's had some time.
But still, the whole team.
Hey. Hey, she did with what she did, she had a good time, I ain't judging her.
She out there, quack, quack, quack.
Look, she had her good time. She gonna have some memories, I tell you that much.
As soon as she'd have told me that, I'd have been like, look, this ain't gonna work.
But just imagine, though, like, whether she, just think of it, whether she was a man or a woman. I'm saying just either way it went, okay? Like, For a girl, if she found out a guy had talked to a lot of girls or whatever, and say it was the whole cheerleading team, she's going to feel some kind of way. She might not show it, but she's going to feel some kind of way because she got to be around these girls all the time. And just like he's on the basketball team, he got to be around all these guys all the time. So I know it's very awkward. Like, that's wow.
It is. It is. And I understand. But, yeah, she is the school pass around, and you don't need to be with that.
Yeah, and it sounds like you really been thinking about this. For you to write in and ask a question like that, it sounds like you've been thinking about this for
It would have took no thought from me.
I don't feel you being foolish. It's best that, I'm going to be truthful. It's best that you get your feelings out now instead of leading her on. Because she's still acting single.
Yeah. So, as soon
you both adults.
As I would have heard the whole basket, I could see maybe one or two people on the team, because... you may not have worked with that person.
Few people, whatever.
But the whole team.
Well, hey.
Hello! And then it echo back at you. You know what I'm talking. Hello!
Anyway, we appreciate y'all for watching. We hope y'all had a good time, okay? Like, subscribe, share, comment. If you on YouTube watching, if you listen on Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, we appreciate you so much for tuning in. And have a blessed day. Peace.
That's ridiculous. The whole team.